Hey, today I'll be teaching you how to solve a 3 by 3 Rubik's Cube. There are only two algorithms necessary to solve a Rubik's Cube. And first, by keeping the white layer as the base, we start okay. So opposite to white is yellow. Now, as I mentioned, there are only two algorithms. The first one is the righty algorithm. In that, what we do is we turn the right side up in the clockwise direction. The turned right side is brought back, and the clockwise direction is brought back. Now the righty algorithm is complete. If you look at the lefty algorithm, it is left side up, anti-clockwise direction down. Bring the left side back, and back in the anti-clockwise direction. Now you have the lefty algorithm. This makes up one pair of algorithms. One done on the right is the right algorithm. One done on the left is the lefty algorithm. There is one more algorithm called the PACMAN algorithm. Shuffle the cube and let us begin solving, keeping white as the base. Now surround the yellow with 4 white edge pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. All that must be filled with white edges to get a daisy shape. So I look for my white edges and I bring all the white edges such that I get a small daisy. Yeah, I got 3 edges. One more is there and the daisy is complete. Next step is making a white cross. So now we look at each white edge and its pairing color. So here we find that the white edge is paired with a green edge, and we twist it 2 times to get it under the white center. Similarly, we do the same for red by aligning it with the red center and blue with the blue center, then twisting it 2 times. And finally, we have one more color, which is nothing but orange. Orange is also twisted 2 times to get a white cross. As you can see, we have obtained the white cross with the centers aligned. Now we complete the first layer by filling all the white corners. One corner is already fixed. For the other corners, we check the whites. Yeah, in that white, the surrounding color is orange as well as blue. We bring that white corner to the position where all the 3 color centers are present, orange, white, and blue, which is there. So what we do is that we twist to bring it on the top, and then to bring that into the slot, we do a righty algorithm. Okay, and the position and orientation must also be correct. Here, we could see that the position is correct, but the orientation is not correct. The white is not with the white center. Orange is not with the orange center. You get it? So, again, do a righty algorithm. Do the right algorithm till you obtain the placement as well as the orientation. I found the next one trapped. So take it out by doing a right algorithm. Place it on its correct position on the top and do righty algorithm as many number of times to get it into its proper slot. After placing the green on the top, do the righty algorithm on the right hand side once or twice, or 3 times, as much as 5 times, till you get the white on the bottom. Similarly, do it for all the corners, till you get the first layer complete. You see that we have got a base with a half T shape on each color. For the next layer, or the second layer, we would have to look at the yellow position where we have done the daisy shape. And we look at the center edges of the daisy position and find an edge with no yellow present on the top. Okay, so here you could see that in the blue-yellow edge, there is a yellow present. If you turn around and look, there's a yellow-red in which a yellow is present. Here, a red-green combination edge in which there is no yellow present. So we look at the underside of that edge. Which color is present on the underside? It is nothing but the green color. The green color must align with the green center. Now we look at the top color of that edge. The top color is the red color. So the green-red pair must go with the green-red center. So that edge should come there. So for that, what we do is that we twist the layer in such a way that the green and red centers are absent. It is in the counterclockwise direction. So once we twist, we keep the face intact and do a left algorithm on the place where the edge must come. And without changing, turn to the adjacent layer and do a right algorithm. We do a right algorithm because it is on the right side. Now after finishing the right algorithm, as you can see, our edge has come to its position, and also the orientation is right. Now we move on to the next edge. We look at the daisy figure and find an edge which does not have yellow. The red yellow has yellow in it, blue yellow has yellow in it. And now we find an orange yellow edge, which does not have yellow. So we align the down orange in orange. We see the top color. It is blue. So the edge must come there. So we twist the top layer in such a way that both the centers are absent. Keeping the face as it is, we first do a righty algorithm because that is the edge position. And just by turning to the adjacent side, we do a lefty algorithm for the edge to come in its place. Now as you can see, the orange and blue have come into their place. Similarly, we look for another edge without yellow, and now it is already aligned with the blue. We look at the top color, and we move away from both the centers. We do a right algorithm followed by a left algorithm. The right and left can vary depending on where the edge must come. Now when we look at the daisy, we find that all the colors have yellow in them, and the one edge which must come is in the position, but it is not aligned. So for that, we have to retrieve that edge. Do it in a similar fashion, a right algorithm followed by a left algorithm. So the edge moves onto the daisy position or on the top. Now by aligning the green to the green and orange, green and orange pair, green to the green, and then move away from both the centers. Do a right algorithm and lefty algorithm, or a lefty algorithm and right algorithm based on where the edge must come. And now voila, you got the second layer complete. The next step is not to do the third layer, but to form a cross on the top layer, a yellow cross, and then finish it off by filling the top with yellow. So the third step is to fill the whole top layer with yellow. For that, we have three cases. One is getting a line, something like this. The adjacent row must be twisted once. The adjacent row can be either of them. Okay, so once twisting, you do the righty algorithm on the right-hand side. So I twisted and I did the right algorithm, and then I brought back what I twisted. Now we have obtained a cross. So this is one of the cases. Now we can also get another shape, which is the angle. So what can we do when you get an angle? If you get an angle like this, hold it as I'm holding right now. Not like this. Twist the whole angle, clockwise once. So what you do is that you twist the whole angle clockwise and then do a righty algorithm on the right-hand side and bring back what you twisted to get a yellow crease. Do not look at any other colors apart from the yellow cross. Okay, So now you have obtained a yellow cross. There's also another case which is nothing but the dot. So if you get a dot, it is a bit complicated. So you treat the dot as a line. So what you would do, you twist the adjacent row, then you do a right algorithm and you bring back the adjacent row. Now you got an angle. So in a similar fashion, you twist the whole angle, do a right algorithm, and bring back to get a yellow cross. After getting the yellow cross, our next step is to finish the whole top surface with yellows. So we flip the cube upside down. We look for yellows. And what we need to do, that yellow must come on the bottom position to fill the whole yellow. So do the right algorithm until you get the yellow on the bottom side. So there, right there, is the third right algorithm. Now I guess I'll get it in the fourth, and let's see. Yeah, I got it in the fourth try. Now, what I need to do is bring all the rest of the yellows into the position that I have done the right algorithm and try all the algorithms from that position without losing it. So that right there is the second try. I did not get the yellow on the bottom. That's the third try. Let us look at the fourth try. If I'm getting After getting the whole yellow, you look for a pattern in the third layer. Here, you can see that the blue-green forms a pattern, a PACMAN shaped pattern. So what you do is that once you get the PACMAN shaped pattern, face the pattern away from us, so to the opposite side, and do the second algorithm, which is the PACMAN algorithm. Here we go. Right side down, then the front face goes clockwise. Right side down again. From the back, 2 times clockwise direction. Then right side up, front face, anti-clockwise. Right side down again. Go to the back 2 times. Now what is left is turn the right side 2 times until the yellow comes to the top. This right here is what you call the PACMAN algorithm. Now instead of 1 PACMAN, we just got all 4 PACMANs. I'll show you the algorithm once again. Ignore the center edge green. So this right here is a PACMAN. So what we do is that we face the PACMAN away from us. We start by down, clockwise, down again, from back 2 times, up, anti-clockwise, down, from back 2 times, and then we match the yellow. After getting all PACMANs, we look if there is any completed faces. No, I haven't seen any completed faces. So I take any one of the faces and 1 right algorithm, 1 left algorithm, 5 times right algorithm, 5 times left algorithm. Now let us see. So here we don't have any finished face. So I am doing in any one of the faces. 1 time right, 1 time left, 5 times right, and 5 times left. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what progress did we have? Yes, we just got 1 full face complete. Now we will do the 1, 1, 5, 5 on the completed face. So that goes like this. 1 right hand algorithm, 1 lefty algorithm, 5 times. Right algorithm, and 5 times lefty algorithm. Now again, unfortunately, nothing has happened. Do it once more till you get it solved. 1, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is it. If you got it, please mention it in the comments.